Quality work when you're tired. That's the focus of today's voice. You know, when you're tired, naturally things start to fall apart. How you think, how you do things, how fast you do things. The nature of being tired is really tough because you have to exert more discipline, you have to exert more awareness. I think definitely it's one of those things to continue to keep giving an elite effort and produce quality work when you're tired is at the top in terms of effort. A lot of us have a hard time doing that, and some of us don't. Those are really disciplined individuals. The more disciplined you become when you're tired, the better things are. And this doesn't happen overnight. This is a consistent 365 thing. You have to learn how to be disciplined when you're tired. And when you learn how to be disciplined when you're tired, the more and more and more you become elite in producing quality work when no one else wants to. And that's what the 1% is. Producing quality work when no one else wants to. When everyone else is asleep, you're producing quality work. When people are tired and they're turning off the lights at night, going to bed, you're still producing quality work, even though you're tired too. We're all human. Everyone, I'm sure, is tired at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. ish. But it's how you respond to that tiredness is what's going to carry you to the summit of that mountain that you're climbing. It's hard work. It's not easy work. But it is achievable. Trust me on that one, it is. And when you can achieve this type of work at this level with that discipline, everything else is behind you in the mirror. It really is. You know, I think the most common thing we think about is, I have a 9 to 5 and I'm going to be too tired to still work on my dreams, or I'm going to be too tired to do what I'm supposed to do after work. It does happen. It's in our mind. But the disciplinary nature inside you must tackle that talk. Let me say that again. The disciplinary nature inside you must tackle that talk of, I'm tired, I'm just going to do it tomorrow. Or, I'm tired, I'll just do the bare minimum. When we start thinking about the bare minimum and thinking that that's okay, that's when we've lost our discipline. You have to be more than just the bare minimum. And you still have to do it at a high level, especially when nobody's looking. That's when it's really hard, when nobody's looking. That's when you have to produce the most quality. The best of the best, they don't hang out. And they don't go to sleep until it's done. I know that may sound extreme, but that's why they're at the top. It really is a lifestyle, people. It's not just a one and done. You have to really make that your life. I know some people may have kids. Some people may have demanding jobs. Find a way. That's the key. Find a way every single day. I don't care if you have to open up your planner and spend 15 minutes saying, okay, I am going to get this done at this time, and I'm going to do it with quality. that says more about you than just skipping something or half-assing something. It does. So remember, the next time you want to half-ass something, think about your disciplined self. What would your disciplined self think about your half-ass self, excuse me. It really does matter. And if you think it doesn't, look in the mirror. Trust me, because you're going to be kicking your half-ass self for months, years, knowing that you didn't give that top quality effort even when you were tired. This stuff makes a difference, people. Every second, every minute, every hour, every day, month, year that you push through the tired times with quality builds up and says a lot about you. It doesn't matter if your goal is to be a writer. It doesn't matter if your goal is to be an engineer. It doesn't matter if your goal is to be an athlete. It doesn't matter if your goal is to go into data. It doesn't matter what your goal is. Do it with quality at all times, even when you are tired. Trust, that does work. And when you can do things at all times with quality, when you're sleepy or when you're gassed, oh yeah, that puts you in the elite status that you would never even think of. And it makes elite people look at you like, yeah, this person is elite. That person's in the 1%. That person is going to make it if they haven't already. But that nature also instills in you a certain work ethic that can't be replaced, because your mind won't allow it to be replaced. And when your mind doesn't allow it to be replaced, you've done a world of change inside you. If you haven't gotten there yet, you really have. Because if you're on a team, for example, and you have that type of work ethic of, even when I'm tired, I'm going to produce quality, your team is going to see that. And your team is going to know, wow, this person has set the standard. You really have. I know I've seen that. I have. Heck, I seen it Monday. It all comes down to what you think, people. You have to make a decision. When I get tired, am I going to break down and be average? Or when I get tired, am I going to rise up to the challenge and produce quality? Because at the end of the day, I have to live with my effort when I got tired. And do I want to live with that effort knowing that it's great, or do I want to live with that effort knowing that it sucked? This is real world stuff, people, that we have to think about. And trust, I'm sending this message because I want you to be able to look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and tell yourself that I know that I produce quality, not bullshit. It's what it is. It's what it's going to be. And trust, the more and more and more you produce quality, the bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger of a habit it's going to be. Thank you for listening today. My name is Scott Foley. Have a blessed day.